Welcome to Private Money Secrets. I'm Keith Yackey and I'm your host, and all we talk about here is private money, real estate, and some other fun stuff. Grab your favorite beverage. Let's dive in. What does it mean to have the mindset of investing in yourself? We hear that a lot, right? We go, you got to invest in yourself. You got to invest in yourself. When you're investing in yourself, you're saying, I want to upgrade the systems of who I am. I want to think better, bigger, smarter, faster, more articulate, more nimbly, more critically. I want to think differently. And when I invest in myself, I want to know something. I want to know a system or be able to use a system and apply that system to my business to be able to use leverage to grow whatever it is I'm doing. That's why people use teams, VAs, fucking computers, the ultimate hack to just get into the game. But there's something that plagues a lot of us that we don't see. And it's this ability to gather all of these hacking systems, these investments in systems and upgrades and all this other thing. But until you get rid of this one little virus, a lot of those things are only going to take you so far, but not ultimately to where you want to go. And here's this little virus. Now watch this, and this happened to me just the other day, and it was evidence of me that my system has been upgraded because I've been working diligently to upgrade my system, which is me, and ultimately my thinking. I'm going to shoot another podcast about how important it is to spend as much money as quick as you can to upgrade your thinking, but that's another podcast. This episode is about this little virus that can stop you, and it's this. So I surf every day. Either I surf here at my break in front of my house, or I'll drive out to my buddy Garrett's about 6 minutes down the road and we'll surf at his place. But the waves have been extremely flat. Depressing, I know. I felt all those virtual hugs you just gave me. But listen, here's what happened. He says, hey, dude, if it's flat, do you want to just run today instead? Now, I don't like running. I loathe running. There's no reason we need to run, but he loves running. So I agree. I'll run. I threw my running shoes in the back of my car with a brand new pair of fresh socks because, hey, we're running. And for whatever reason that day, we did not go running. We decided to paddle out and just go swim around, swim out to the buoy, crash around the breakers, work on swim speed, et cetera, et cetera. So I still had my running shoes and my brand new socks in the shoes. 3 or 4 days later, when we did this thing again, hey, if it's flat, you want to go running? Sure, let's go running. And I had already had another pair of socks on that I'd, worn, that had been worn, right? I don't know how long I've worn them, but they were worn. So as soon as I opened up the back of my SUV to reach in and grab these shoes, I noticed there was a brand new pair of socks stuffed in the shoe from my previous desire to run. And there was an instant in my brain that thought this. No. Save the good socks for next time. Use the socks you're wearing right now. They're already worn. Don't dirty another pair of socks. I think I think you've probably had this situation in your head before. Maybe not with socks, maybe not with running, but with something else. We're like, oh, I've already used this. But let me tell you how this is the virus. That moment was the virus. It was, oh, no, I don't deserve the best thing right now. Let me use something that's already used. Let me sacrifice a little bit here. I said, Keith, that's so minuscule. Yeah, but it's huge. So what did I do? I said, fuck no, get rid of these dirty socks. I want the freshest, cleanest, best socks. Why? Because I deserve it. I would never offer dirty socks to a friend if they were going to go running. I would offer my cleanest socks. If you came to my house, I'm not offering you a half-drinking warm beer. I'm taking you over the tap and pouring you a nice cold one. Why will we give the best to others and not to ourselves? That's the virus. That's what's holding you back, is you're not giving yourself the best and saying, I need the best. Any of my best friends know me now. They know what's the best. I want the best. Why? Because I fucking deserve the best. You deserve the best. Don't wear ratty socks that have been worn for a day. Put the brand new ones on. Why? Because you fucking deserve it. And it's this little virus in our brain that affects everything we do. You should go for that job. You should go for that thing. You should make that offer. You should talk to that private investor. You should get that nicer thing. And what do we say? No, I'll push it off. I can do with this. Of course you can do with this, but there's no merit in that. What's gonna do you the best to get the best results for you to live your best life? Quit selling yourself short. Recently hired some new people. I wanted the best. I want the best. I want the best people doing the best job because we're the fucking best. That is the little thing that nobody's talking about and we very rarely ever see. But it's so, so important. Pick clean socks. Pick the best socks. Pick the best thing you can afford at the time because you deserve it. And if you don't, you're telling yourself you're not worth very much. And if that's what you're telling yourself all the time, no wonder you're not worth very much. Go out and crush it. All right, so if you're wanting to learn how to raise more private money, go to www.privatemoneypro.com, www.privatemoneypro.com, where I can show you how to be a private money pro. Take care and go rock it.